In the heart of the ancient evergreen woods lived a wise old owl named Orlan. His feathers glimmered silver under moonlight, and his amber eyes held the weight of countless seasons. Animals from across the forest came to seek his wisdom, for Orlan never lied and never judged. He lived atop the oldest tree, where winds whispered secrets only he could understand. Below, the forest teemed with life. Deer pranced, rabbits played, and birds sang their morning songs. Yet Orlan remained calm, always watching, always learning. He believed that silence revealed more than words. No creature ever left his presence the same. Far away, however, across the mountains, soared a falcon, young, proud, and full of vanity. His name was Phiro, and he believed speed was the answer to all things. Fate, however, had decided that their paths would soon cross, and the winds of wisdom would stir once again. With feathers sharper than arrows and a cry like thunder, Phiro sliced through the skies. He darted above the forest, diving and climbing, turning the sky into his personal stage. Below, animals scattered, startled by his aggressive speed. "Who rules this place?" he cried, landing with a dramatic flap near the river. "Bow before the fastest in the world, the king of the sky." His voice echoed through the trees, but no one bowed. Curious, some animals watched from a distance, whispering of his arrogance. Orlan the owl, perched above, merely blinked, unmoved by the performance. The falcon flew to him, scoffing, "Why do they respect you, slow old bird?" The owl replied gently, "Wisdom flies deeper than wings can soar." Phiro laughed loudly, "I'll show them who deserves their loyalty. Not a dusty dreamer, but a real flyer." Morning broke with golden light spilling across the trees. At the edge of the clearing, animals gathered once more. Phiro shot into the air like lightning, laughing as he vanished into the horizon. Orlan, calm and unhurried, spread his wings and began his journey. Low and thoughtful, eyes wide open. Phiro zoomed past rivers, rocks, and trees, but saw nothing, heard nothing. Orlan, meanwhile, noticed a fox stuck in a trap, a baby bird fallen from its nest, and a wilting tree gasping for water. At each point, he paused, helped, and moved on. The animals he aided whispered, "He sees us." Phiro reached the finish line first, chest puffed out. "I win," he roared. But the forest was silent. No cheers, no applause. The owl arrived moments later, behind in time, ahead in spirit. Phiro waited for praise, but none came. He turned to see animals crowding around the old owl, tears in some of their eyes. The fox limped up, bowing low. The baby bird chirped from a leafy cradle. Even the wilting tree seemed to sway in silent thanks. "What is this?" Phiro snapped. "I flew fastest, didn't I?" Orlan looked at him gently. "Yes, you did. But you missed everything that mattered." Phiro blinked, confused. The race was not about speed, but about seeing what others need, seeing beyond yourself. The animals cheered softly, not for victory, but for understanding. Phiro's wings drooped. In all his haste, he had flown past the very heart of the forest. And now, he felt more lost than ever. That night, Phiro sat atop the highest cliff, wings tight, eyes wet. For the first time, silence filled his soul. His reflection in the water showed not a hero, but a hollow shadow. "What have I done?" he whispered, remembering the faces he ignored. He had chased admiration, but found only emptiness. Pride had lifted him, but it had also left him alone. He thought speed was strength, but strength he now knew was seeing, serving, and understanding. Below, the forest glowed with warmth and whispers of Orlan's wisdom. Phiro curled his wings around himself, vowing to change. "Tomorrow," he whispered to the stars, "I will fly slower and see more." The wind rustled through the leaves, carrying his promise to every corner of the forest. With the first light, Pharaoh flew not high, but near the forest floor where stories lived. He stopped to help a squirrel stuck on a branch, guided cubs to their den, and watered roots of thirsty trees. Animals watched in surprise, then in joy. The falcon had changed, not just in speed but in soul. Orlin watched from his tree, eyes warm, beak curled in the faintest smile. Pharaoh landed beside him, bowing deeply. "I see now," he whispered. Orlin placed a wing over his back. "Wisdom isn't given, Pharaoh, it's earned through humility." The two birds, so different, now flew together, not for victory, but for peace. And as they soared across the sky, the forest sang a new song, one of redemption, one of awakening. Seasons passed, and the forest blossomed like never before. At its center, beneath the wise old tree, two winged teachers shared tales with younglings. Orlin spoke of silence, patience, and reflection. Pharaoh told stories of change, humility, and second chances. Together, they shaped a new era, where speed met wisdom, and pride gave way to understanding. The animals listened, laughed, and learned. The once foolish falcon now wore humility like a crown. Orlin, ever wise, had found a student worthy of his skies. Above them, the clouds drifted in harmony, swift yet gentle. And the forest, once divided, now breathed as one. In their unity, the owl and the falcon became the heartbeat of a wiser world. Trophy moral of the story: wisdom flies farther than pride. True strength lies not in how fast you go, but in how much you see and care along the way.